everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. You've reached Chris Loves Lux, and today it's a big haul, y'all. It's a big, huge, humongous, colossal haul. For me, it's big. It's 11 bottles of fragrance. It is my last haul of 2021. I have 11 bottles that I purchased. I have 2 bottles that were sent to me. I'm going to talk about the 2 bottles that were sent to me first, but before I do, I want to welcome everybody to the last fragrance haul of 2021. I will have a first fragrance haul of 2022 probably in 2 weeks, because I do have a list of things that I need to get. But anyway, let's get to this haul, because this video going to be long. So if you haven't done so already, get you a snack and a drink or something. I have a big old glass of water right here because I'm gonna be talking, okay? I don't want my mouth to dry out, okay? All right, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel before I forget that part. click the notification bell as well, so every time I upload, you're notified. All right, listen, if you like the content, click the thumbs up. Let's get it popping. All right, let's start off with the 2 fragrances that were sent to me. They were sent to me by Dossier Perfumes. You guys know I have collabed with them in 3 other videos. They sent me 2 fragrances to review and try out for the month of December, and I want to talk about those 2 first. If you don't know Dossier, they do inspired by fragrances well. That's a tongue twister. They create affordable fragrances, niche dupes, if you want to call it dupes, inspired by, etc. They make them affordable for those that may not want to spend Tom Ford money. I always pick on Tom Ford because he $368 for, you know, a 1.7 ounce. So, and I do have an inspired by for Tom Ford as well here. So we're going to talk about that one after we talk about this first one. I want to thank Dossier for collabing with me in this video again. I appreciate them sending me the products to review. I know they don't necessarily have to, you know, so I very much appreciate it. Now let's get into this one. This first one here, I'm going to first show you again, for those that don't know, it comes in this box like so. And the bottle will come in here. You will get a sample, which I didn't get because this was gifted to me, but you'll get a sample with it. You use the sample first. Make sure you like the fragrance and you want it. If you do, then fine, keep the sample and the bottle. If you don't, and you have not sprayed the bottle yet, you can send it back for a refund. You can't do that with Tom Ford, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. All right, unless you bought it from Naughty's. Or maybe Saks get funny. You can't really do that. But anyway, so it's a great way to try before you actually commit to the bottle that was sent to you. But this one right here, if you want to just take a look at the bottle again, it's nice, it's sleek, it's clean looking. The cap is metal. I love that part. And then they have the notes, the top, the middle, and the base on the bottle, as well as the name. This one is named Oriental Oud. Now, they did send an announcement out, I think it's also on their Instagram site, that they will be dropping the word Oriental that is in front of a lot of their fragrances. It's their way of being a little more diverse and inclusive and sensitive about the naming conventions they use on their fragrances. So I appreciate that. Now this one, Oriental Oud, is top notes of, and I'm going to read it from the paper. This little card comes with the box and the fragrance as well. It's easy to read because I don't have my specs on. Top notes is bergamot, orange, and peach. Middle notes is jasmine, rose, and patchouli. Base notes is oak moss, vanilla, and vetiver. It is an inspired by fragrance of none other than Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. Now, when I picked the fragrance out, I'm like, there ain't no dupe of Chanel, boo. That's like saying there's another Christine running around here. Honey, it's only one of me, okay? But I was interested. I was intrigued to say, how close can you possibly be to Coco Mademoiselle? So, y'all, it's got 15% oil concentration. It's not heavy like the Baccarat dupe is. I already sprayed it so that it be dried down. It's good. I'm not spraying this because I'm not wasting my Coco Mademoiselle, but she's delicious. Okay, let's talk performance first. Well, we could talk about the scent first. The actual scent smells 95% the same. There is still something extra special about the Coco Mademoiselle. I would be lying to you if I said otherwise, me being completely honest, right? It is still something special about it. But there's some people that don't want to drop $108 for this size, $118. This is a 1.7, right? This is my, I need a backup of this one. But the question is, I was really quick to want to buy the backup of this during the sale. I'm gonna be honest, the reason I didn't do the backup during the Sephora sale is because I had this and I had already worn it. And it was so close for me that I was like, you know what? I'm going to probably wait until the next Sephora sale to do it. And if I run out of this, I have this still. So that is just my reasoning. Me being completely honest, that was how close it was for me. Let's talk longevity and sillage, okay? They last similar. Coco Mademoiselle, I overspray. I get 8 hours from this. I got 6.5, 7 from this. I didn't overspray as much of this as I did this. So I guarantee you, if I truly oversprayed, you see I didn't really make that much of a dent in it. If I truly oversprayed this the way I do this, they probably would have lasted the same. Now, let's talk projection. This projects louder than this, in my opinion. When I walk past people with this, some will know what I have on, some will compliment, some won't, right? When I walked past my kid wearing this, and I don't even think like it was like close by, she was like, "Ma, you smell good," right? So I could tell you that people can smell it, okay? And my mother didn't cringe, because you know my mother, y'all that been watching the videos, y'all know my mother could be real extra when it comes to fragrance. So I would say, if you wanted to gift something like Coco Mademoiselle to someone, but you didn't want to drop the $118, then you can definitely get the Oriental Oud from Dossier, and it would be very similar, right? All right, this next one is Oriental Sage. Look at the color of that juice. I do like the color of the juice, y'all. Oriental Sage. It is inspired by Tom Ford's Effing Fabulous. I do not have a full bottle of Effing Fabulous. I have a decant from Royalty Scents, and I'll show you where it says Tom Ford Effing Fabulous. Here is my decant. I am not in love with this fragrance. I wasn't in love with the actual Tom Ford version. I wasn't in love with it. So that's why I picked the Dossier version, and I'm going to spray it again. That's why I picked the Dossier version, just so I can. No, I'm not in love. I'm not in love with this still, right? So this is the Tom Ford version. It's not something I must have in my collection. Oriental Sage. The top note is bitter almond, sage, lavender. Middle note, leathery note, orris, vanilla. Base note, amber, blonde woods, and tonka bean. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm not too sure. I'm not a big fan of lavender. And leather can hit different. So, I'm going to spray that one more time. So in my opinion, when it comes to the difference between the original Effing Fabulous by Tom Ford and the Oriental Sage, I prefer the Oriental Sage. That's a personal opinion. There's something about the effing fabulous that does not hit for me. It does not. I have had this decant for 6 months. You see how much I used? Barely any. It's just not for me. It's not. So I don't know what it is in this note story that doesn't hit well for me. Now, Oriental Sage, I do like a lot better than effing fabulous. However, it leans masculine. And I'm okay with things leaning masculine when they're like tobacco-y scents. See, the dry down is pulling more. And I'm not gonna spray my skin, y'all, because I already knew what I was gonna do with this one. This one smells better than that one, but it leans masculine. So this is something I would gift to a male, right? For me, it's not a hit. It is similar in scent. Like you can tell they were trying to make it like effing fabulous, but it is not a complete dupe. The Baccarat one was a complete dupe. This Oak Moss one to the Coco Mademoiselle is very close. The Lost Cherry one was slightly, you know, it was close. I think that one I said was like a 95, 93%. This one right here, it smells better. It smells better than the effing fabulous, but it still leans masculine. So for that, I wouldn't keep it as a backup to this because one, I don't even have a full bottle, but two, it leans masculine. So that's where I am with this one. So thank you, Dossier, again for sponsoring the first part of this video. Very much appreciated. Now, let's get into what I purchased. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Okay, the first one, I'm going to just pull out this box right here. I'm going to try my best. I'm not going to give you a ton of notes and all of that. Why? Because I'm not going to be here all day trying to do that. This is strictly a haul video. This is what I got, right? This is why I got it. And let's keep it moving, okay? This one right here came in this box here. Pure Poison by Dior. I smelled this in Ulta, y'all, and I fell in a serious like. And I'm not going to spray my skin because I already have Nuit On by Lancome. Was my scent of the day. This is a good one. I said I wasn't going to start talking about notes, but it's perfumey but powdery. I can't even explain it. This is a good one, and I love the bottle. Look at it. It reminds me of Sleeping Beauty, but it's the bottle not red. Look at that. Oh, she's good. Gotta put the box on the floor. So I got a 50 ml of this one, and she's strong because it's hitting. It's going up my nose now, and she's strong. She's good. Pure Poison by Dior. The next one, also I smelled in Ulta, and I was kind of like, oh, this better than Flower Bomb. And that's, what is this called? Bonbon by Victor and Rolf. I love the pink box. I did not get a large bottle of this because, you know, I have a lot of fragrances. I got the 1 ounce, if I'm not mistaken. This is a 30 ml. Yes, it's a 30 ml. So I got the 1 ounce. I do like the bottle. Isn't she cute? The bottle is cute. That Dior is up my nose, y'all. It's strong. It is strong. That's sweet, y'all. This Bonbon is straight sweet. Oh, but it smells so good. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I don't need a big huge bottle of this because, hey, y'all, I got big huge bottles of other things. But this right here, I'm glad. I can't wait to wear this on a date night. She's sweet. She's all kinds of sweet. Whew. That means straight up my nose. That Dior is strong as hell. Next one, everybody's been talking about it, so I said to hell with it. Let me go smell it and see if it's truly that close to this, to the infamous 540, and that's Burberry Her. I went ahead and got a 50 ounce. I wanted to try it. Did they have it in store? They did. I smelled it in Ulta. That's where I got it from. And I gotta spray this one because I don't remember. I already sprayed it. So for me, it's close, but it's not exactly like you can't say buy Burberry Her and then you won't need 540. In my opinion, that's not true. It does smell similar. You can smell, I think MFK was the perfumer behind it. Yes, he left his DNA in there. That sounds nasty. Let me say that differently. You can tell he was there. That don't sound good either. Anyway, y'all know what I mean. Yeah, you can tell he was behind the nose behind the scent, but it's not Baccarat. If somebody tell you, oh, just get Burberry Her and don't spend any money on Baccarat, they lie. You need no, it's not the exact same. Okay, and as a matter of fact, the Dossier version of the Inspired By is actually closer to Baccarat than this is. Yeah, it is. It's closer to Baccarat than that. That's just my opinion, y'all. Don't come for me. Okay. This next one, I got solely on the strength of Aisha from AI the Great. Now, I went to smell it first, so it wasn't a blind buy. But she made me go smell it because she talked about this more than one time. And I was like, this girl keep talking about this fragrance. And it's not niche. So I said, let me go try it. And so I went and smelled it, and I did. I bought it at Ulta again. And that's this one here. Tiffany Rose Gold. See, Aisha? It's your fault. I was like, the bottle is pretty, and I do love me some Tiffany. But I was like, I'm not buying that fragrance. When she first unboxed it, then she's mentioned it at least 3 more times in some separate videos. I said, enough. Let me go smell it. And I said, oh, now I understand why she liked it. First of all, let's give it up for the packaging. Y'all, look at that. I'm feeling the rose gold packaging. I'm gonna be smelling everything today. Oh, she's good. She's so good. She's good. You know, very rarely, if ever, has AI let me down. AI and Sheree, they just don't let me down. I love the attention to detail. Y'all can see it say Tiffany and Co right there. I love the attention to detail. I love this bottle just to be up on the vanity. I don't keep my bottles out. Y'all know I keep them in the closet if it's not on my tray. But this right here, she good. Yeah, she good. So I'm blaming that one on AI. All right, next. I'm going to do a review on this one, so I'm going to keep my comments to myself. But I am going to show you that I do have it. And it is Kollie Eden Juicy Apple. I accidentally bought the 3.4 ounce one because I got it on the day it came out and I was rushing, so it didn't sell out on me and picked the wrong size. I do not need this big ass bottle, but yeah, it's Apple. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all already know that part. I'm gonna do my own review of it. I'm probably gonna film it tonight since my face is already done. And then I'll probably drop it in a couple of weeks or whatever. Maybe do a bonus video or something. But anyway, Kollie Eden Juicy Apple. Next one, I'm gonna try my best not to smile while I'm talking about it. I'm not gonna talk about this one too much either because I'm doing a dedicated video to it because it deserves one. Probably already gave how I feel about it away, but anyway, and that is Ebene Femme. I don't know what that means, but look, The new Tom Ford, y'all. Come on, let's come for the juice. Y'all see the juice? The juice is looking juicy. Look at that. Y'all, I smelled this. I'm not even gonna get into it. Look out for the video. That's all I'm gonna say. Look out for the video. I might have to push the tray video back just so I could drop this video the first of the year. But yeah, Tom Ford, and this was the, how much was this one? It wasn't the 368, I think. Or was it? It might have been. I don't even remember. Look out for the video and I'll tell you. I'll remember by then how much it was, because I'm trying to think, did I pay, was it 368 or was it 268? I don't remember, y'all. All I remember is I went and I got that. Okay. The next fragrance that I got, also from Ulta. Okay. Ulta was running that 20% off way too damn long. So I went back like 2 times. Okay. But anyway, I got Tom Ford Black Orchid, the Parfum. This is the one in the gold bottle. If you remember, the last haul I hauled for Black Friday, the black bottle. This one is the Parfum in the, oh, my shoulder, in the gold bottle. So I got this one as well. I'm not going to spray that one because everybody already knows how that smells. But I'm glad that I have that one in my collection as well. Okay, next we have, I did some Christmas shopping for myself in the middle of Christmas shopping for everybody else, and I went into Louis Vuitton and I got a bag and a bunch of other stuff. But I also got a fragrance that I have tested through. I have tested so much. I've been through 2 or 3 samples of it and said, okay, enough. Obviously you like it, so the next time you're in the store you need to purchase one. So that's what I did. Gotta love its packaging. I'm going to just take all of this off. This is cute and everything, but and then it's another box inside of the box, y'all. And I'm not French, so I'm not going to pronounce the name of this fragrance correctly. So forgive me in advance. But I got, what is this? A Trape Revis. This one, I'll show it to you. It is a rose fragrance. When you open bottles, and I haven't even opened this bottle since I purchased it. When you open the bottles, you have to take this off, and then the bottle opens up for you. The box, I mean, opens up for you. And then inside of it, it's like one box into another box. And then you open up, and there goes the bottle. It's great presentation, y'all, because this, it's going to sit in there like this to make sure that it doesn't fall over. But this is a 3.4 ounce, if I'm not mistaken. Is this 100 ml? Yes. 3.4 fluid ounces of rose effervescence. She's delicious. And she's magnetic closure, just to let you know. Look at the attention to detail. You see the LV symbol on it. This is actually raised. I don't know if you hear that. The Louis Vuitton on the bottle. The lettering is nice. This is a simple yet elegant bottle. So happy I finally have her in my collection. If you look at even here, you see the LV on it. Very nice packaging. So happy I finally bit the bullet and got it. So now, actually, because I always, some of the boxes I keep on display throughout my room or in my closet. I might do the same with this one, so we just gonna put that to the side. Now, we have 5 more left. We getting there, y'all. We getting there. I'm trying not to make this a long video. Okay? Now, the next fragrance I have a decan of and samples of, and I was just like, okay, I gotta pace myself with how much money I'm dropping on all these fragrances, right? But then I said, bump it, I'm gonna get these, and that was it. And that is Jasmine des Anges. It's Jasmine of the Angels, right? By Christian Dior. And y'all, I've been waiting to get this fragrance. Look at her. That is the name, Jasmine des Anges. And this, you have to like jasmine though, but it is such a great jasmine. This jasmine is jasmine done right. I am going to thoroughly enjoy this fragrance. You have to, oh, you have to get your nose on it, y'all. You have to. Eventually, I'm going to rank all my Christian Dior from the Privé line, because the collection is getting bigger, because honestly there's 3 or 4 more that I want before they disappear, and I don't know if they are definitely going to disappear or not. I'm just saying that we know Mason Francis Kurt John is taking over as head perfumer, or as the perfumer for the Privé line at Dior. So I don't know what's going to happen, if anything's going to get reformulated or discontinued. So I am going to get a large bottle of Amber Nuit. I'm also going to get, what is it, Baladade Sauvage. I am considering Gris Dior. I'm not in love with Gris Dior. I might get a small bottle of Gris Dior. I have to get a large bottle of Lucky. I want to smell Grand Ball, La Kollie Nuit, and New Look 1947. I know that's a lot, y'all. But just to let y'all know, that's how much I like the Privé line. I know a lot of people, they don't get into it. Some people don't like the performance. This Jasmine performs very well. And I layer it with Oud Isfahan. So, honey, you talking 12 hours. Okay? But I'm happy that I have this one in my collection. Jasmine. I might wear this tomorrow. I might have to. I might have to break my tray a little bit. When I'm testing fragrances out, I'll break my tray, but this is already purchased, so I might just have to move this to January, even though it's not really a cold weather scent. It can be when I mix it with Oud Isfahan, which I might do in January. So anyway, this one right here is great. Let's get to the next one. This next one, it came out this year in the Christian Dior Privé line. And I waited and I waited and I waited, and I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get it, because I know I'm going to want it. And that is, I'm just opening it up. Y'all see that juice? It's not Fev, because y'all already had Fev, right? And this is Tuba Color, the Tuba Color. This baby right here, honey. I already sprayed this and wore this one, okay, FYI. You have to like tobacco and honey, because that's what you get. Tobacco and honey. I like tobacco fragrances. Tobacco Vanille is one of my favorite Tom Ford fragrances. And this gives me tobacco vanille vibes, but it's just more honey than vanilla. Anyway, if you want a full review on this or any of the other ones, again, leave it down in the comments. But I am so happy that I have this in my collection. This will be, you'll see this again in my January tray, because I do intend on wearing it next month and probably February. And then there was 3. And all 3 of these came from the fragrance group. I purchased them, but I bought them off of the fragrance group's website at soandvanguard.com using AI's code. At the time, it was 30% off. And we appreciate her so much for giving us the hookups, because 30% off, baby, it helps, especially with these bad boys. All 3 of these are bangers. All 3 of these have been featured on Aisha's, I'm about to say her site, on her channel. But I have them now in my own collection. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be filming this video, because they've been sitting in their cases waiting for me to take them out and display them somehow. I have no more room left, so I'm gonna figure out how in my collection. All three of them are fragrances from Fragrance Du Bois. This is heavy. I'm gonna put this down. I know I've opened one of these on the channel before, but I'm just gonna take this out so you can see how it comes. I don't even know which one I opened first. This has a little plastic sticker on it, but it says Fragrance Du Bois on it with the symbol on it. Ugh. This one is Santal Complete. Oh. Isn't she gorgeous? Y'all, give it up for the bottle, the packaging. Oh, she smells so good. I already sprayed this, y'all, by the way. Just haven't worn it, but I had to just open it and spray it and enjoy the boxing just on my own. You have your little card here. Everything else, it comes in and things. So it does get, this is exactly how it's going to get displayed in my closet. But this right here, y'all, if you want a full review, leave it down in the comments. I'm gonna keep going because I'm trying. Like I said, I don't want this to be super duper long. I do keep my boxes, y'all. Do not throw my boxes out, right? I'll probably throw them out after I find a house. This is not the market for buying, y'all. Whole nother video. It's not the market for it. Anyway, when I find a house that's not overpriced right now, right, I will then probably after I move, I will get rid of the boxes then. All right, let's do this. Let's take this one. This one did not, for whatever reason, come with anything over the plate. This one is Oud Orange Intense. Look at the color of that juice. Jesus. Now this one is a very special type of fragrance. It's not like anything I have in my collection. I mean, Santal Complete is not either, but this, I smelled it and I had to take a minute to say, because this one was a blind buy. The others I smelled, this one I did not, if I remember correctly. And it's a great scent. It's very different. It's very different. I am so happy that I have it in my collection. It is so special. It will sit up in here like that as well. So happy that I was able to get my hands on this one. I think there's one other one that I want to try. Is it Oud? It's Oud something. But I have Siberian Rose already. Y'all know that's part of the December fragrance tray. And now I have these two plus this last one I'm about to show you guys. Okay, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. New York, 5th Avenue. My favorite place to shop. This, when I smell it, I'm gonna be honest with you, it makes me think of Macy's Herald Square. And I grew up in New York. Y'all have to understand. I grew up and I went to school in Manhattan. And I went to school in like 88th Street between 1st and York. And for those of you that are familiar with Manhattan, know that it was a block from Gracie Mansion. That's where the mayor stays, right? That's where my school was. And it gives me that 5th Avenue vibe. It gives me that Central Park vibe, that just, there's a vibe that New York gives you. And for those of you that have never been, my apologies, just flow with me. There's a vibe you get when you're in a city, whether you're from there or not. But when you grow up in the city or you grow up in any of the 5 boroughs, right? I can only speak about the 5 boroughs, y'all, okay? And you go through Manhattan, right? Manhattan is kind of like the gateway, the hub, so to speak, to get to most places, most of the 5 boroughs. But anyway, when you, back in the 90s, in the 80s, walk through certain areas, there is a atmosphere change that comes with it. And it's almost like that atmosphere is captured in this bottle. I don't know how else to explain it. We used to hang out at Macy's Herald Square all the time. First of all, my mother worked on 40th and 5th Avenue for 30 years, okay? She worked in the bank. She worked there all 30 years, 25, 30 years, something like that. So even when I got out of school, sometimes she'd be like, you need to come help me at the bank. And I'm like, you gonna give me money? But anyway, I would go help her or whatever. And Lord and Taylor was next door. The public library was across the street. There's a vibe on 5th Avenue that I just cannot begin to explain to you. And that vibe is in this bottle. Okay, it reminds me of going into Lord and Taylor when I was looking for a pair of jeans, you know, or going into when I used to walk up to Bloomies, or you know, you would go to Saks, or you would go to, actually I didn't go to Saks a lot. I went to Bloomies, you know, Bergdorf was there, Barney's, back when Barney's was alive, was there, you know, around there. You would just, there's a vibe, and the vibe is still there now. So, you know, you have to take a trip to New York if you haven't already to understand, and then get a whiff of this, and then you'll understand it. But this, for those of you that know Macy's Herald Square, when you walk through those, the revolving door, and I'm talking about the revolving door on the 7th Avenue side, right? Not the 6th Avenue side, okay? But the 7th Avenue side, and when you walk through that's the vibe right there. That's all I can say, all right? I've talked too much about this fragrance. Anyway, that's everything, y'all. I know that was a lot. I tried to get through it as quickly as I could. But let me know what your thoughts are about these fragrances. I know this was a lot, y'all, and I know I haven't made any additional purchases, but I'm about to. Okay, so there will be another haul coming in 2-3 weeks again. Well, at least I don't know if it'll make it into January, because I kind of already have all my videos planned out, but it will definitely be coming sometime shortly after that. But I hope everybody has a very blessed and happy new year. I hope that everyone is staying safe, because you know, these streets not playing with us no more, you know. So please be safe. I do think I'm going to do a small declutter of my fragrances. I have so many. There's some of them I haven't touched since I touched them once since I bought them, and I'm not thinking about them. It's not even a thought I'm thinking I might need to depart with. If I do that, if I truly do that, then I will do it on camera, right? But we'll see about that. I think I'm going to think about it for a couple of more days and see if I truly want to part with anything. But I thank you guys for watching. Let me know down in the comments if I have anything that you want me to review, or anything that you already smelled and you agree that it's a good buy, it's not a good buy. Let me know in the comments, because I'm interested in your opinion. With all that being said, I want to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. If you like the content in this video and the other videos that are on my channel, do not forget to subscribe, y'all. I know I just said that, but I'm going to say it again. And hit that like button if you like this video. I'll see you in the comments. Be safe, be healthy, and stay tuned. Later, y'all.